Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Great today, great weather, great run. Just felt it, all right? Going this, Monday, I believe it is the 17th, February 17th, 2025. And you know what we do over here in the Move Swiftly world on Monday. However, it's the first official Monday where football is officially over for the season. And we're officially in basketball season now. So throughout the weekend, I was catching up. I was, thinking about what I'm going to be discussing today. And, being a kid from the DMV, basketball has always been something that's been very relevant, very much how I learned just business from the spectator's viewpoint, because I was never any good to actually play on the team. Football guy through and through, picked up maybe and highlighted my basketball career with some middle school free days where I got hot from the 3-point line and, had a little, felt that feeling of, hitting the shot in front of people and all that kind of stuff. But, never actually played on a basketball team. I was football through and through. So because of all that, I learned the business, and I'll be doubling down on this later on in about an hour or so on the live streams in terms of basketball season, the things I've learned, what it's all about, what some of the takeaways are and all that kind of stuff. But you know what today is? It's the Make Your Move Monday Kickoff Question. The kickoff question is because, the NBA, as I've stated in the past, struggling with viewership, man. They're struggling with viewership for multiple reasons. You have the flopping when it comes to the fouls. You have free agency guys that changing teams wherever. You hardly know which NBA player is playing for what team these days. And also you have, for the past couple years, an absolute horrible showing in the All-Star game, where the game is meant to introduce newcomers to the game, and you have a global game that can be played, at any age. Any age, anybody can, pick up a basketball, get a game going, get a good cardio workout going. You're never too old to play basketball. So, the All-Star game has just got, for the past couple years, has just been on the decline, just like the viewership and all that kind of stuff. So they had a new format this year, which I thought was okay, So the question today is, the Make Your Move Kickoff question is, do you think that the new format for the NBA All-Star Game actually is helping the league's cause and made the game a little more competitive, a little more worthy for viewership? And my answer is yes, I actually did. I liked it. I liked these. So what they did actually is they broke it down into 4 different teams. They had the winner of the rookies and sophomores game that they play on Friday night. They had the winner of that team play on All-Star Sunday. Then they had the young stars of the league. And then they had the international, the global stars of the league, and then they had the OGs, the guys that have been playing for a while, and they only got maybe a couple of 2 or 3 more seasons left in them. And then they had that, and then they had them all compete in a tournament for a game of 40 to a game of 40, and the OGs ended up winning all the All-Star tournament and all that kind of stuff. And to be 100% honest with you, man, I thought it was pretty competitive. I thought it was pretty cool that they actually made it something that they're striving for. The players, I feel like the players didn't have to exert too much because the game was only to 40, so it's not like you have to worry about an injury or worry about going down or anything like that, because the possibilities of you getting hurt in a light game to 40 like that is slim. Obviously, there's never no possibility, but they're slim at best to get hurt. And you're competing to a certain number, and you're D'ing up and doing those kinds of things. And I actually liked it. Thought it was very competitive. And one of the things that got said in terms of a rebuttal to that was, I believe it was Draymond Green who mentioned something about, he didn't like per se that the rising stars were playing on NBA All-Star Sunday, or they weren't really All-Stars, or so, something to that effect, which is a fair argument, especially coming from him, seeing that he's a 4-time champion and has been, has done the things that he's done in the NBA and in the podcasting world. I think his opinion's worthy, but I'm not sure if I, as the casual fan, really viewed it like that. And again, that's my point, is you get 1% of the world that's going to be good enough to play in the NBA. And in that 1%, there's a select few that deserve to be considered all-star superstars and, all that kind of stuff. And to act like the court is just holy ground to say, oh, well, nobody else deserves to play on that All-Star Sunday because they worked their tail off to play on that All-Star Sunday, and these rising stars shouldn't be considered, which is, again, I understand it if you're an NBA student, but if you're the casual fan, you want to see these guys compete, and you want to see these guys, how they fare up against the older stars, because it gives them now some incentive to say, okay, I'm going to put my work in to become one of the regular All-Stars. And you see there's sort of an alignment, there's sort of a process towards getting guys from that rookie season into, kind of merging them into becoming superstars. And then you have the global guys that can grow the game there. So again, I thought the format was a whole lot better. I thought the games were a whole lot better. But again, curious to hear your take on it. Again, the question is, do you think that the NBA All-Star Game, do you think that the new format has helped or hurt the league in general? So all that being said, I'll dive deeper into basketball in general because we got madness going on. We got college basketball madness going on. I'm going to be talking about that a little bit in the live stream. Just stay tuned for that. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work. It's makeyourmove.com. That's makeyourmove.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Check it out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.